What's up, guys? Putazos Promotions back in the motherfucking building. Back with you guys. I'm really glad that you guys are joining us. I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the follows. Thanks for the comments. I really appreciate it, guys. Like I said, we're on here. I'm trying to bring the best boxing, information there is out there. So, you guys bear with us, and I really appreciate it for you guys for following us on Instagram and right here on YouTube. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said before, feel free going on Instagram, buy our hats, buy our shirts. We have jerseys. We got new shirts coming in. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Frankie's Boxing, for Frankie for supporting us, for Frankie's Boxing, for all the kids out there, If you guys are kids out there, want to get into boxing, right here in Las Vegas, go ahead and get at Frankie's Boxing or Frankie Avelar on Instagram. He's a good coach. Frankie. It's a good shout out to Frankie out there and all his people. To Hard Hits Sports out there too. Follow them on Instagram. First I want to go off by talking about a lightweight bout coming up. On April 9th, 2022. Ryan Garcia, as y'all know, Ryan Garcia has been a big talk on Instagram, social media. There's a lot of people. He has a lot of followers. He's known. So if you guys been paying attention, Ryan Garcia is fighting. He's coming back. You know what I mean? Like he said, it's not a comeback. You know what I mean? But he's been in the game. He's a good fighter. And there's nothing I can say bad about Ryan Garcia. Hopefully he's doing good. Coming back from his, he was out for a while. Due to some mental issues or whatever he was out for. You know what I mean? If you guys been on there, like y'all know, Ryan Garcia is 21-0 with 18 KOs. He's 5'10". His reach is 70. He's from California. If you guys been following Ryan Garcia, for all of you guys know Ryan Garcia. He's been having issues in the past. His last fight was against Luke Campbell, which I believe was dropped. Ryan Garcia was dropped in a round in there. He got back up. He got back up all like a champ. He got back up. He's fighting. He won that fight. You know what I mean? He won that fight, but he was dropped. There's nothing wrong with being dropped. Every fighter's been dropped once or twice. You know what I mean? But the thing is getting up and continuing to fight, which he did a good job, and he won that fight against Luke Campbell. But his upcoming fight, guys, might be a tough one. He's been out of the ring for a while, so might be a little tough. He's fighting about Emmanuel Tago, which Tago is 32-1 with 15 KOs. Tago has what he got knocked. He got a TKO, I believe, one TKO. His debut, Emmanuel Tago's debut was June 19, 2004. He's from Wuhan. His nationality is Wuhan. He's 5'8". His stance is an orthodox. So if you guys know, also Ryan Garcia is orthodox. So you know what happened. You know how that goes. So eventually, Emmanuel lost to Leighton O'Doherty in June 19, 2019. That was his debut. So hopefully Ryan can win this fight. I mean, nothing is impossible. I believe that if he did a good training, he prepared himself real good, and he's been taking care of himself and everything, and he's coming back. I believe Ryan Garcia should win this fight. I believe he should win this fight, and I'm not taking away nothing from Emmanuel. I seen him. I've been watching, studying his fighting, the way he fights. He's a good. He got a real right hand, a good right hand. He goes to the body a lot. Hopefully, he pulls it off. Anything can happen in the sport of boxing, but I'm leaning more against Ryan Garcia. So hopefully Ryan Garcia pulls this off, and he gives us a great fight, like he always has in the past. And I believe he'll come out victorious. Ryan Garcia, shout out to you. Hopefully you win this fight, and you come out. Both of you fighters come out and the well-being and healthy and everything comes out good. That's the first thing, that should be, you guys come out good, and I wish you guys the best. And let's move on, guys, which is also this fight is going to be in Japan. And I believe both fighters are good fighters. I believe Triple G is turning, in that day that he fights, he's turning 40 years old. So, a lot of people are saying, oh, he has a lot of wear and tear. He's going to be 40, turning 40. It doesn't matter, guys. I believe that, like I said it before, if you're training good and you're in the gym and everything, you take care of your body, I believe, you can go a long way. You can still box. Maybe until you're 50. Who knows? It depends how you take care of your body. For example, there's Bernard Hopkins, for example. He's a good champ. He took care of his body. He don't drink. He don't smoke. None of that. He took care of his body, and he's able to fight, man. I'm pretty sure that Bernard would fight anybody, out there. I believe he would give him a hard fight. Bernard has a lot of experience in the ring. He's a great fighter, and I really admire Bernard Hopkins. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy. It's not easy. Especially the alcohol. To stay off the alcohol is hard. Take care of your body, watch what you eat, and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I my hats off to Bernard Hopkins for keeping. Also another one that does a really good job, which is Floyd Mayweather. He takes care of his body. He don't drink. He don't smoke. Those guys really, really, I really admire them, and I really admire them. But like I said, GGG, he's 41 and 1 with 1 draw with 36 knockouts. His last fight was against Kamel Sedimoda, I believe. That's how you say his last. I don't know. It's kind of hard. So he's 21 and 0. And his last fight was December 18th, 2020. And we're talking about Kameli Samoda. That's the one that Triple G fought the last time. His stance is an orthodox. He's 5'10", with 70 at reach. Ryota Murata, 16 and 2 with 13 KOs. His debut was August 25th, 2013. He's orthodox also, and his height is he's 6 feet and 75 at reach. So Ryan Ramoda's last fight was on December 23rd, 2019 against Steve Butler, and Butler won his last fight, in which was 28 and 1. So GGG, there's a lot of talking out there that if he wins this fight, he can fight Canelo for the third trilogy, whatever you call it, and he's that's what people are expecting. You know what I mean? Expecting for GGG to win this fight, so he go on and fight Canelo. I would like to see him fight Canelo again, but my belief is Triple G is gonna have a hard time to get with this guy to beat this fight. I believe because GGG's been out of the ring for a while also, but also, like I said, age doesn't matter. Age is just a number, but it depends how you take care of your body and how your body takes it. You know what I mean? He's been through a lot of fights. He's been through a lot of wars, and sometimes your body just calls out and says, "Hey, that's it," that's it. So GGG, I hope you give us a good fight. I hope you're able to pull it off, and also not taking away nothing from Murata. He's from Japan. We all know all the Japan fighters are really good, tough fighters. They always give us great fights. So I believe it's going to be a great fight. So I'm really looking forward to watching this fight. Triple G, if he does win this fight, like I said, there's talks about him fighting Canelo next for the third fight. On that fight, guys, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I believe Canelo will be victorious on the third fight. Why? Because I believe Canelo will give it all. And since it's the third fight, I mean, Canelo wants it over. You know what I mean? There's always third fight. But I believe Canelo probably end up knocking out Triple G. I don't see him getting hurt. I believe Canelo will knock out Triple G on the third fight. That's my predicament. That's what I believe. But who knows? Anything can happen in the sport of boxing, guys. So so yeah, that's that, guys. Like I said, there's a lot of great fights coming up. We got Jessie Vargas, we got Charlo. Also we have fighters out there like the Vargas brothers. Amado. We got Vargas Jr. We have Emmy. You know what I mean? And we have all the fighters coming up. Which are shout out to the Vargas family out there. And also we have a lot of great fights, which I will be having some more up and coming fights and talking and everything. So you guys, I really appreciate it. You guys watching Putazo Promotion channel. I really appreciate it for the support, guys. So stay tuned. And like I say, stay out there, stay healthy, guys. Putazo Promotions, we're out of here.